So I've been working with a lot of tenants lately, and one question I get asked all the time is what do landlords look for when selecting the tenant? There's a lot of competition out there, especially in the rental market. In Barrie, it's honestly insane how much competition. Every single rental ends up getting multiple offers. So let's dive into it. On most rental listings, the agent or the landlord will require various documents. So they'll need a full Equifax credit report. They will need your credit score. They will need pay stubs, recent pay stubs. They'll need a job letter, potentially references, letters of recommendation, and definitely a rental application. So the first thing that I do when I start working with a tenant is I kind of pre-qualify them just to make sure that, all of our ducks are in a row and I can present them as best as I can, essentially. So I will ask them to fill out a rental application and just leave the address blank just so that, I can get an idea of where they're at financially. And they're going to need that anyways for the actual application to the unit that they want to put in an offer for. In terms of credit, most landlords require at least the 700s. Some require the mid to late 700s in terms of a credit score. So you definitely want to make sure that, your credit is in good standing, and even further, like you don't owe a lot to credit cards, you're making your payments on time, things like that. Basically, if you have a lot of debt, then the landlord will understand that a lot of that of your income will go towards debt repayment, and there's always that risk that you won't pay your rent. On the income side of things, I know that in Toronto, some landlords require 3x the rent rate. So if the rent rate is $2,000 a month, they want you to be making at least $6,000 a month in gross monthly income. Here in Barrie, it could be anywhere from 2.5. Sometimes I've seen 3x the rent rate as well. So you want to make sure that, you can afford the place that you're renting out. And I definitely see both sides of this because as a landlord myself, we want to make sure that you can afford the place that you're renting out. So, if you're making $4,000 a month and you're looking at a place that's $3,000 a month, well, obviously the math ain't mathin'. It's not going to be affordable for you, especially with today's costs on everything from groceries to insurance to everything. So before you go and start looking at places, hopefully with a realtor who can definitely present you in the best light and help you find a place and strengthen your chances of getting your desired unit, I would definitely get all those documents in order just so that you're ready to go, because these units do move quickly and sometimes you need to make an offer within a few hours of seeing a place. It just happened last night, actually, after some showings. There was already an offer on the place that my client wanted, so we had to move very, very quickly and put in an offer. So definitely have all of your documents, ready to go and have your rental application filled out for your best chance. And of course, if you're in the Simcoe County area and you need help securing a rental, please do reach out to me. For more real estate content like this, please give me a follow.